It's my Uncle Lou. He played with Texas Rangers. We used to play with, it's called the Carolina Cubs.
Growing up in rural Caroline County did nothing to diminish the dreams of Tony Beasley. His father would take him every week to play for Carter Brothers in the Bowling Green Little League.
My dad would pile us up in the station wagon and we'd go to J.C. Park and play, and it was probably 12 teams there.
Beasley refined his game in high school at Caroline Stadium, where his high school number is permanently honored. He was the first in his family of 8 siblings to attend college and eventually played for former New York Yankee Bobby Richardson at Liberty University. Beasley was Liberty's team MVP as a senior, but he still had a major life decision to make when he graduated.
I'd signed up to go to officer school to be a Marine, and but I knew there was a small possibility at that point that I could get drafted because Coach Richardson had told me that.
The Baltimore Orioles drafted Beasley in the 19th round back in 1989, starting a lifelong career in baseball. He never made it out of the minors as a player, but showed a knowledge of the game that other players didn't. In 1998, he was made a player coach in Calgary, sitting in on front office meetings, giving him a much different perspective on both his fellow players and the business side of the game.
Players are bad self-evaluators, and when you get into the room and you see yourself, you see how others view you and how decisions are made. And sometimes all things are equal in who's the best character, who represents the organization well. So there are a lot of separators that go into it.
Beasley became a minor league manager and made several trips to the Diamond when he was with the Harrisburg Senators. It was former Washington Nationals manager Frank Robinson who gave Beasley his first big league coaching opportunity in 2006. And as of this past season, he is the longest tenured base coach in the majors, having spent the past 9 years with the Texas Rangers. He believes his decision to sign with the Rangers originally just may have saved his life.
I think that I was right where God wanted me to be, and nothing catches God by surprise. Had I not been in Texas, I don't believe that I would have been at MD Anderson and got the care that I got.
Beasley was diagnosed with stage 3 rectal cancer before the 2016 season. The Rangers could have gone in a different direction for a third base coach, but instead showed Beasley just what he meant to their organization.
I mean, they invested in me as a person, and people don't do that. I mean, people tell you, if you need anything, call, or what have you, anything I can do for you, just please reach out. But people don't sincerely mean that. They say that. The Rangers, they didn't just talk the talk, they walked the walk. I just feel like God put me right where I need to be because he knew the care that I was going to need, and he knew that the family that I was going to need to be around baseball-wise.
He had 30 radiation treatments and walked 1 mile round trip to each of them. His determination and loyalty were rewarded this past season when the Rangers won the World Series, making the Caroline County native a world champion for the first time.
You just think about all those moments, all the bus rides and minor league ball, and all the times where we just were making pennies and eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, trying to survive. And
Beasley received hundreds of texts from those who knew him then and those who know him now. None more heartfelt than those who remember him tearing up the fields in Bowling Green.
The outpouring of love from just the community and the whole surrounding area, from Richmond to DC and Caroline County, is tremendous. If I can show some kid in the area that, you know what, if I can achieve something like this, so can you. Then those are the things that are important to me.